guys, and welcome back to Opal&Mint. I am Ashley, and welcome back to Watercolor Month, a flower every day. Today is day 28. I think that yesterday's video, I thought it was 28, but nope, I was getting ahead of myself. So this is where painting a flower every single day. I feel like I shouldn't be saying this intro, but if somebody happens upon this random video. Anyways, we're painting a flower every single day this month. It's going to be loose, quick, beginner friendly, and we're using the flower color guide. Let's randomly pick a page. And today I have Fabriano Artistico soft press. Nope, this one is cold press paper. And this was from a roll, so it was very warped, so I taped it down. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay, we've done a ranunculus, but let's do this red one. This is beautiful. Oh, that's really, really pretty. And I love the deep center. Okay. And this looks like a coral. It's called a coxcomb, but we're going to do the ranunculus because I think it's gorgeous. All right. Do I continue? I'm going to keep using my Daniel Smiths today. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. All right. So we have painted around a ranunculus already once in this series. So hopefully you will already be familiar with the flower a little bit, and maybe this one will go even better. Let's see. These are so pretty. Oh, and if you are following along at home, you have this book. It's 274. It's the page that we're on. I'm going to use permanent red from Daniel Smith. So let's go ahead and make some flowers. All right, we're going to start with just a nice big circle one, and I want you to have a very, very watered down paint, okay? So let's do one here as well. Okay. I think we'll do 3, but I want this one to actually kind of be behind this other flower. So do that. Yeah. Okay. And then I am going to take a black. I know a lot of people don't use black, but I like my Daniel Smith blacks. And I think I'm going to use a lunar black. I didn't say what brush I'm using. Sorry. I'm filming so many at once that I forget. Okay. I just used the Princeton Select Filbert size 12, and now I'm going to use the Princeton Neptune square wash 1/4 inch. All right, I'm going to take lunar black, and I don't want this to be super watery because I don't want it to bleed all the way through the flower. So we're going to take this and just tap it in the center. If it gets out of hand and it spreads too far, that's okay. Wash your brush off and kind of push it back. But to avoid that, don't have too much water on your brush, okay? All right, and then this one is kind of facing up a little bit, so the center is going to be a little bit higher. So tap a little bit of your color in. You can use whatever color you want. You can use dark blue. You can mix your own black, whatever floats your boat. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to take just a tap of it right here for that back flower. All right, so we're going to let that set for just a little bit. And let's go ahead and pull some stems down. I'm going to take, this is very sad. I don't know if you can see, yeah. It's, I'm scraping the edges. And I did buy a tube of this to fill this up. I haven't done it yet. And just trying to scrape out a little bit of paint here. Don't mind me. All right, so I'm taking my Serpentine Genuine. If you can't tell, I like this color. It's not the same color as those, but that's fine. These are fairly straight stems, and I want to do them a little bit dainty if I can. It's hard with this brush for me. All right, and this one goes off to the side just a little bit. Here we go. Oh, you're getting better. You're getting better. This one is actually going to come down this way. Perfect. Perfect. All right, and let's just throw in, there's only like a few leaves on this. So I think I want to put one right here, and they're very jaggedy. So do not try to make it look like a traditional leaf shape because it's not. I want to keep this really simple. So I think that, I think that's all the leaves I want on the picture. Like I want it super simple. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our little darker marks to make this look like it has layers. I'm going to take a size 2 brush and I'm taking the same red, but this time it's going to be a little bit more creamy, a little less water. All right, and if this is still wet, that's fine. We want it to bleed. This looks like it's, well, it's okay, it's a little bit wet. So we're just gonna do little lines going around, overlapping. Oh wait, hold on. The forward one, nope, I lied. The forward one needs to have less lines. That's okay. We're just gonna lift it up. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, it's okay. Because these actually have, like you can see the shape of the petal on the front a little bit. Okay, so I am just kind of smoothing this out and we'll start over on this one. So blending out what paint I put on there, lifting and blending. Okay, so we'll start that one over. My bad. Okay, let's go to this one. This one has a bunch of little layers here in the front. So, and then really, really close ones in the back because of the perspective. Pretty. Okay. So go up here and then to show those petals that are coming from the center, just a tiny bit, we're just gonna do little lines here like we would on a petal. Maybe. Not my favorite. Let's just play with it a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, and if you have different depths too, it will help. So you can go back and make some of these lines even darker. Okay, there's our first ranunculus. All right, let's take this one down here. And this one is going to be a lot of little overlapping lines. And this one's still very wet, so it's all blending out. But I kind of want this one in the background blurred anyways, so I think I'm going to leave that there, and I might add a couple more details in a second. Okay, let's focus on this front one. Let's see how we can, let's see how we can make this front one look right. Okay, so to begin with, I want to put, it's wet. It's wet and bleeding. I'm going to put those little overlapping petals on the very, very outside. So I'm taking a thicker amount of paint so it won't bleed too far in. Okay, just putting in those marks. All right, and then let's see here. To make these petals, we're going to this. Just kind of make petals, I guess. Okay, it's not awful. Put a couple of curving lines coming out. Okay, okay. And then I want to go back to the black, and we're going to put an even darker amount in the center of that. Now that the black is a little more dry. because the center of the center is darker. So we're just tapping in a thicker amount of that black. Pretty. And then I want to take actually a mixture of the lunar black and the red, the permanent red. And we're going to go in and just add one more layer of depth. So I want to put a couple of these darker lines within this right here. Okay, and even on this one in the background, especially on this one actually, because it's going to be behind this one, so it needs to be darker. Okay. All right, and there are our let's see here, our loose style ranunculus in dark red. I think these actually turned out very pretty. They're cute and little and dainty, and yeah, let's go ahead and splatter a little bit of paint. There we go. All right, so that is day 28 of flower color. Why do I want to say flower color? Oh, that is day 28 of watercolor month. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see our future videos, hit that subscribe button down below, and we will see you again tomorrow for another day of watercolor month, a flower every day. Bye. This is the part you want to see, right? Tape pull. Ripped my paper. That is one of the tests we're going to be doing when we test our cotton papers. That's really sad.